Hello, can everybody hear me? Hello? Can you all unmute yourselves? Okay. Can everybody unmute themselves?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Right, Nick, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool, because your picture's just completely still. Who else we've got on this call? We've got Nikki. Nikki Torrington, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cool, cool. Luke, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, Jason.
Cool, cool. And we've got Helen. Helen, can you hear me? Hello, hello, Helen. Oh, she said hi in the text. Okay, she's obviously not got a microphone. Okay, cool. And we've got another guy on here. I'm sorry, but I cannot pronounce your name. My apologies. Can you speak? Okay, right, fine, no worries. And we've got a lady called Stephanie on the phone, on the call as well.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, great. Thanks for speaking up there. Excellent. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, everyone's
too.
picture seems to be moving quite normal now, which is all sound. Can't see Nikki Green, Nikki Torrington very well though, for some reason. Bless her. Okay, so there's to be other people joining as well. I'm getting a few messages. Welcome everybody to the Hangout. How are we all doing?
Excellent.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, cool. Nikki Torrington, can you speak to the microphone, dear?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, cool, sound. Nikki Greenwood?
Yes, hello.
Okay, you sound miles away, babe, miles away, but that's fine.
I'm alright.
Okay, hopefully John will be on shortly. Right, okay, so welcome everybody to the Hangout again. I hope you're all looking really good, looking really fine, you've had a great week, etc. John's just come on the call, I can see. Somebody's been at his head by the looks of it. Who's done that to you? Jesus. Right, okay, cool, thanks. Right, a few things to go to. Hangout's approximately going to be 60 minutes, no longer. I'm going to try and keep it brief. Luke's, that's a champagne. Is that champagne?
No, it's only wine. Not yet.
Okay, cool.
I'm drinking gold.
Mike's son is Robinson's.
Robinson's? Oh! Bombardier.
Right, well, it's been a good day, man. It's been a productive day. I hope you're all enjoying Traffic Monsoon as normal, and there's quite a few updates. Unfortunately, the surprise that was going to come on the call can't make it tonight. However, he is going to be on the next call. He's promised me faithfully. So on the next Hangout, we will have a surprise special guest on here, and I know you'll all learn from him. The time that he's going to come on there. Please stop with the inboxes. I can't tell you who it is until I know for sure that this person's coming on, but it'll be well worth it. All Hangouts are worth it, in my opinion, anyway. They're always constructive, and we always learn something. I hope you guys have got some pens and papers. You're going to need to make notes in this one also as well. There's going to be some things I'm going to be giving away, etc. All's going to be useful. First of all, I'm going to start off with the group. I'm really happy with the group. Things are, rapidly moving into the direction where I want it to be, where I know it can be, and it's rapidly moving in that direction. Everyone's engaging, everyone's supporting each other, which is really important, and I'm really, really pleased with it, really happy. I always like to have a special mention of maybe 2 individuals on the Hangout. So I'll get that over and done with first of all. First special mention this week that I want to highlight is Nikki Greenwood for completing her 3rd video that she's made. of a video diary. It's better than the first two, which it's going to get better in time, as anybody knows that when making a video. So I want to congratulate her on that. She's doing extremely well, and I'm really pleased with it. Really, really happy for her. She's also watched The Secret as well, so that's helped as well. Uh, second person I want to bring up highlight as well this week, which is probably going to be a little bit of a surprise to them really, but I want to highlight John Rick. He's recruited now. He's got 11 active members in his team right now. Okay, yes, he's signed a lot more members up, but the main thing is the active members. He's got 11 active members, and he's only really been going at it for about 3 or 4 weeks really. And I want to commend him for what he's doing on his recruitment side, how he's helping his team as well. He's got the same mindset as myself, where he knows where he wants to be. He's got a rough idea of how he's going to get there, and congratulations to him also as well. So big cheers for everyone for the 2 highlights so far. Awesome. Bank changes, as we know, it's all happening with the bank on the 6th of February. That's the date that they've got in mind, which is on the same day that they had the Las Vegas event going on, which I'm absolutely gutted. I really wish I could be there. So that's where we're heading to that direction for that, in case there's anybody that has any concerns. Obviously, I know by looking at all the people on this Hangout that it's not really going to affect us, because obviously we're not looking to withdraw for a good few months. I personally, when the bank does open, I am going to do a test withdrawal myself. So whether I draw $5, that'll be the most amount that I'll ever draw. I'll be doing a test withdrawal for that. So if there are any slips and plans that need to be ironed out, etc., then I'll get it done early. But I know I'm realistically not drawing off this for at least 6 to 8 months. Because I want to build, I've got my own initial target. So that's just that. In terms of, I don't want to cover too much, but I'm just going to advise. For any of you that aren't thinking about recruiting too much, okay, I would encourage you to start to think about it a little bit more. And the reason why I say this, okay, yes, you don't have to recruit, but from the recruitment side, I can speak from experience, because I've been here for 2 reasons. I've been here, number one, the longest, more than anybody else, and more importantly, number two, I've had fire. I've had 11 so far, and dealing with the expiring packs is slightly different, in my opinion, because you set yourself a goal, and what happens is that goal diminishes when you have a pack expire. However, by forward planning and knowing your back office and knowing how, like I was expected to be on 50 packs by Friday, but due to my own error, I didn't check the available slot where it is on your back office to look for, and didn't anticipate that. So yes, I'm going to be hitting my 50 packs in the next hour. I'm probably going to do it halfway through this till to take a couple of seconds. And yes, I did bring somebody very big today, who's purchasing even more tomorrow, which is crazy. But the way I'm looking at it is, the way I say it, the reason why I discuss, thanks for that, the reason why I discuss about recruitment is because I've experienced this side of it, and when you've got people underneath you and you do have the odd pack expiring, it does seriously help in quite a major way. And the way I look at it is, as long as you've got like 3 or 4 people underneath you that are consistently have the right mindset as yourself, then yeah, there shouldn't be any issues as far as I'm concerned. Some of you on this call may think, I don't really want to recruit. Well, I'm rapidly getting to a target where I want to get to, and I want to get to the point where I can spin out, like I already have done, members to groups that I can see are actively acting rather. So that's, I'm happy with that. But obviously from this week aside, we'll get to the recruitment side. I'll go into it a little bit more. I'm going to go into the back office. I'm going to show you how to exactly add packs also as well, for any of you that don't know about that, which is really, really handy. I know I've got no practice going for the next 3 days. I've got all this money sat in my Monsoon account at the moment for my sign up today, and I'm literally trying to figure out, right, whether it's best to just go all in straight away or whether to go in the next day. I've decided what I'm going to do and why. I'm going to explain that to you also as well. Going on to the next bit, think outside the box. I would say think outside the box. Most definitely, most definitely. Which is what I've been doing for the last 10 days. And what I mean by thinking outside the box is going to other businesses. So I'm doing this isn't a pitch, by the way. I'm doing a Frank Calabro video training course at the moment, which is teaching me how to recruit and how to bring people in and how to get sign-ups. And I'm using those training methods that are working for me right now. The stuff that I picked up from this training video that he's personally done for me, I'm actually using and it's actually working. Some of those I'm going to be revealing to you in this call. This is the first one, which is thinking outside the box. So one thing, for an example, I've got a load of business cards here that I printed off. It cost me 15 quid, whatever, right? I can give you the site, it's not my link, I can give you the site, you can go on it. And this site is really easy to use. You take out pictures from Google about traffic monsoon, you get images from there, you look at images that you like, etc. You grab those source pictures and you put them into this business link. And it takes about 5 minutes to do up basically. They've sent to me, I've got these. Now, as it says in my training, what I've been doing is I've been having a handful in my pocket every morning when I get up and I change my trousers. I put another handful in my pocket and I go out. Now, apart from going to work or picking up my son from school, I don't know where else I'm going to be that day unless something comes up. Now, wherever I am, if I give you a silly example, for instance, like yesterday, I'm at a petrol garage and I see a guy turning up with a lorry. It's got planks of wood and he's got drills and he's got tools. And he's basically a tree surgeon, okay? I went over and I handed, oh, are you a tree surgeon, mate? And he's like, yeah, I am. And I was like, oh, fantastic, perfect. Bang, I handed him a card. Like from a training, you've got business cards on you, right? As a your business. So if you see anybody that's like self-employed that wants to advertise their business, for example, it doesn't hurt just to give them a card. You know, I've given out about 15, 20 cards in the last 3 or 4 days, and I've had 3 sign-ups from it. Yes, they haven't gone active, but I know they will because they want to speak to their partner, for instance, but they're definitely interested. So I know I've got that coming my way. Plus, I've also got other business members that are starting to email my business account now, my business email address I put on my cards, and I've got other people that I haven't given the card to that I've interested in. Another niche is taxi drivers. Taxi drivers are awesome because they've got money, they're self-employed, and 9 times out of 10, they've got a business in their back pocket, whether it be a restaurant, whether it be a tool place, whether it be even, you know, a football team. Don't even get me started on that. There's loads of examples I've got here, and that's why I've asked all to bring a pen and paper. I'll stop now and take a breather. All right, can everybody hear me okay? Yeah, yeah, cool, okay. John looks deep in concentration. Okay, right, cool. So swiftly moving on. Yeah, welcoming people in regards to the group. I'm really, really pleased that, you know, people that are brought into the group and everybody's jumping on the post and welcome that person in. I'm really happy with that. That's really important because, as I've always said, when you guys start recruiting underneath yourself and you bring them in, you're naturally going to want everybody else to jump on it as well and make them feel welcome. So I commend you for that. That's great. When you bring somebody in, I put it in the file section of how to welcome somebody in. There's no specific way, but I don't know if any of you noticed that I've jumped on the post and I've said, welcome, please look at the file section and the rules of the group, and then I'll say blah, 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 have a great time and all that. So if you are bringing somebody into the team, always just say, please welcome so-and-so to the group, take a look at the files, read the rules of the group. We're all happy to see you, whatever. is try and point your prospects to the files. And once again, I only say things for a reason. And what here, this is the reason being, I've had prospects come to me and ask me about questions that are in the file. And I'm thinking, right, they're obviously not being directed to the file section. And that's not your fault. That's my fault because I've never told you that. So obviously this is the purpose of a Hangout. So this is me revealing it to you. It's very simple. Just point them to the files and the rules of the group, and they'll be cool. Prospects. I'd always advise you to get onto Skype calls with prospects because really good way of getting your prospects involved. Maybe even a phone call. It creates that personal touch. It creates that personal style. It creates that trust. More importantly, and it creates the fact that you're a real person as well. So if you do have a prospect on board, I've started to steer away from conversations with people that I'm bringing on board. I know it's not going to last long, but this is a new strategy that I'm trying. If I have to have any more than a real free-message conversation with the person via Facebook, unless I can get their number or their Skype ID, I don't really tend to pay much attention to them, I'll be honest, because the way I look at it is, people that I bring on board to my business that are going to be close to me, etc., I want to know about them and what type of person they are, and you can't really feel that with a message. Some of you may feel different. I'm not saying that's the right way, it's just a new thing that I'm trying at the moment. Plus, with me getting other opportunities from offline, it's less work that I'm having to do online. So I'm creating, by doing this different avenue and going through this route, I'm creating a bit more of a need. Because obviously when you meet people in person at a petrol garage, for example, they've met you, you know, you message me within an hour, who's the lad, or my kid in the car, you know, all kinds of things, you know, they really do work. So, put that away, phrase, right, so I'm going to do a bit of screen sharing now with you. You're all really quiet tonight. Yeah, nobody says anything, they just smile. Okay, just keep going, Jason. I haven't said. You know what? I've completely forgotten how to share a screen here. Right, can you guys see my screen?
Yep, I will see it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Come on, guys, wake up, man.
I can
Come on.
see you.
To be hungry here, man. We need to be hungry.
Just click on it, mate.
I've had a really big fat
Good.
chunk of it, and I know.
Right, so you can see my screen.
Yep.
Oh. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to get your packs, what's expiring. So if we go down to here, we've got, can you guys hear me okay? Right, you've active sharing positions here, and you go to active, okay? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you, cool, right. So, example here, you can see that this pack is up to $53. So I know with each ad pack being $1 for each ad pack, I know obviously I've got 2 days left for this to expire, or a day and a half. And then I've got a break for at least another 4 days then. Okay? So that's how I quickly work out how many ad packs. Now, whether I lose 2 or 3 a week, it's not an issue at all. I'm gaining, I'm compounding at least 2 packs a day. So if it's 7 days a week and I'm compounding at least 14 packs, for instance, then if I lose 3 or 4 in a week, it's not an issue at all. As you can see from my balance, I'm on 49 ad packs. I'm going to get another ad pack in a minute. I'm not quite sure what to do with this at the moment. I'll discuss why in a moment. My traffic monsoon packages, I went in that on the last call. Obviously, you know about that. This is where I get X amount of traffic outside of traffic monsoon for my other business opportunities. At the moment, what I've been doing here is I've been looking at the startup pages to see what's available as well. So, for instance, when somebody logs in, they can see your ads. Have you guys seen this message here? Hello?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen it, yeah?
Yeah, take a look.
Right, okay, cool, fine, fantastic. So yeah, that is where to find your active ad packs. Here, my sharing positions, and then to active. Right. About. I know there's a couple of you that know about your personal referrals. If you want to look how many people you've got underneath you, personal referrals, and then you've got here how many they've brought in, how many active sharing positions they've got, for instance. So take it out of there, privacy. Does anybody know about the traffic rotator?
Yeah, I'm using that.
You're using that, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that.
Does anybody want to know about the traffic rotator?
What?
What? Can you get closer to the mic, darling?
I want to know more about it.
Okay, do you want to go on the mic, Mike?
Can you hear me, Mike?
Just a bit, yeah.
I want to let somebody else have a talk. So you go for it, Mike.
Yeah, basically with the traffic, with the ad rotator, you can advertise several websites all in one go. So, like if you want to build up your ad sharing, whatever it is, with the surfing thing, you can promote 4 or 5, however many you want, links on just one link, and it just rotates through all the websites you've got on there. So you can promote several things all in one go instead of filling up all the list. Does that make any sense?
You can rotate between all of the members basically, and it's free.
Yeah.
So
what he said.
So that's what it does. It rotates between all the members, your links. So I haven't had any success from it. I tried it about a month ago, to be fair. Don't really pay much attention to it, I'll be honest. However, because my, and maybe this is a route some of you guys want to go down, because my inner team is building, and I say my inner team, right, it's only now, this last week, I'm actually spending more time on Monsoon and learning about it. The announcement that was came in yesterday is that this Traffic Monsoon's website is all going to change. This is going to look more professional. What they're going to be doing is changing the site, so the layout's going to be slightly different, but it's still going to be as easy, but it's going to look more professional looking. So this is what they plan to do also as well. They're also planning the banners, which I think is a good idea. Charles wants to limit the amount of banners people have. So, for instance, maybe have like 15 or 20 banners rather than opposed to like some people that have got like 100 banners, because it just synchronizes viewers on those banners. It means more people are going to be able to view your banners because there's less amount of members that have got X amount of banners on there. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. So that's that sorted. We've gone through the calls, we've gone through the axis turn positions, we've gone through the side of it also as well. Yeah, so that's that for monsoon. Have I stopped sharing, you guys? That's that for. Yeah, it's not sharing. Have I stopped sharing, you guys? Yeah. That's that for. Yeah, it's not sharing. Have I stopped sharing, you guys? Yeah. Right, can you all mute yourself because there's a bit of feedback. You all mute yourself because there's a bit of feedback. Mute yourself because there's a bit of feedback. There it is, guys. There it is. 50 unpacks. Come on! Get in there! Woohoo! Yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah! I'm happy, I'm happy. Come on! Okay. Okay, I'm happy, I'm happy. Okay. Right, can you all hear me now? Somebody say yes, please. Yeah, okay, cool. I know I all asked you to mute yourself.
Yes, please.
Right, the feedback there. So yeah, there you go, guys. You know, 14 weeks in, started with 3 ad packs. Okay. Didn't bring my first member in, Mike, until like 10 days into it. You know, started in October. Yeah, fine. I sat on it for a couple of weeks and did nothing, but started with 3 packs, and I'm now at 50. Obviously, yeah, I'm gonna buy another 4 or 5 in a minute or tomorrow morning. You know, Maureen, you're on the call. Just noticed. Is that Maureen or Billy? You speak. Right, these are guys that I signed up today. Okay, Maureen, we can't see your head. Hey, that's Maureen. Okay, they live about 30 minutes from my house. Okay, they came on board today, so welcome to the group, guys. Why is it we can't hear you, Maureen? Because what? I'm asking them and I can't hear them. But anyway, yeah, you're right, Rick. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, when did you get on the call? Oh, why am I asking them a question? We can't hear them. Anyway, right. Okay, cool. Sounds right. So yeah. So there you have it. You know, 50 packs. I'm well excited. Without a doubt, I think all of you. With the greatest respect to Maureen, all of you are big network marketers. You know, you've worked online for many years. Some of us know each other personally, etc. I don't think any of us have seen anything so easy to do online ever. I mean, how are you finding it, Nicky Torrington? So can you just give me a 30 seconds for Maureen and for the viewers also as well, because once this goes live, which is live, obviously the recording's going to go in the group. But just very quickly, guys, I just want to say this quickly. Really, really proud to say this. On our last Hangout, we had 23 people trying to get in on the call and they couldn't get on because it was full. Within 3 days of that going live on YouTube, we had 170 views. I've just checked it recently, it's now up to 240. So lots of people are jumping on this Hangout from wherever. So if you've spoken to somebody and they're just thinking about it and they haven't joined your link, the chances are when they look at this Hangout or the previous Hangout, they can join. So, what on earth was that noise?
I'll be thinking on an alcoholic off this one.
Anyway, so as I was saying, so you've got to consider the fact that obviously if you've spoken to somebody, a prospect before, the chances are they are going to sign up, obviously. It's only when you come on board with, I mean, I was gobsmacked when I saw Maureen's post earlier when they signed up. Where have you gone? Maureen! Thank you. I mean, I was gobsmacked when I left their house, and within 50 minutes, I nearly crashed the car because I had my notification on my phone, and they'd earned $2. It's just like, that's like 40 minutes after signing up. I don't think I've ever seen anybody or heard anybody earn so quickly, ever. That's how quick you can earn money doing this, right? You are, for the viewers at home that are going to be watching this, and for the prospects that are going to see it in the group, etc., this is it in a nutshell, right? You buy ad packs, okay? You set up your ad pack, which is 10 minutes, probably not even that. It took us about 5 minutes to do it today, right? You buy ad packs, they expire after 55 days or $55. You compound your ad packs every single day with your earnings from your traffic monitoring revenue sharings. That is it. It's that simple. It takes a minute to just buy another pack with your traffic monitoring earnings, and you click on 10 ads every single 24 hours. And that is literally it. You can make a cup of tea, you can do with your children, while your ads are going round. It's 10 ads to click, approximately 6 to 8 minutes a day, and your account grows howling. It's as simple as that.
You can even earn one drinking a beer.
Yeah, exactly. Nicky Torrington, let's just move on to you very quickly. How have you found Traffic Monsoon since you started?
I love it. I think it's really good. It's easiest way to earn money, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly. Helen, I believe you're on the call. Helen? Okay, Nicky Greenwood, sort Helen out and find out what's going on.
He has no microphone.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to Helen coming on board. She came on board in the week also as well. Had to think about it and then she went active. So congratulations to you, Helen. It's a shame we can't meet in person, etc., but that's fine. Obviously, you've met me. So this is me. What you see is what you get. So we're all happy grouping here. We're all supporting each other. Unfortunately, we can't fit everybody on the call because I've had 5 messages from 5 different people so far trying to get on this Hangout. So this is good. This is good. Luke, very, very quickly, how are you finding it? And in terms of how many active members have you got?
Yeah, it's absolutely bloody amazing, isn't it, really? At the moment, I've got 3 active members. I've got a couple of prospects on the way, working with them. You know, it's just the most simple business. Clicking 10 ads a day in your page, you know, every hour. By far the simplest thing we've ever done. It's just crazy. Crazily insane. Brilliant. So exciting.
Well done, mate. Well done. Awesome. Awesome. Now, obviously, Maureen, you can't speak. and you've gone again. Mike, do you want to say something very quickly? How are you finding Traffic Monsoon?
Yeah, it's easiest way of making money I've ever found online. I've been looking for stuff online for years, but this is just mental. I've started boosting up the advertisements on classified adverts, and classified sites, and helping out the people that are active underneath me. And yeah, bring it on. Brilliant.
Cool, man, cool. Nikki Greenwood, could you just tell us about your experiences with Traffic Monsoon compared to other stuff that you've done and where you want to be in the next sort of 6 months' time?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. I talk about it to everyone I meet. I think it's the most easiest way to make money. In 6 months' time, I want to be on maybe 300 ad packs, hopefully. And I think it's awesome. I think it's the best thing ever. I'm going to the next Traffic Monsoon event in February with Helen and my other lady who's active, Fran, who couldn't be here today. And I'm really excited. I love it.
Fair play, fair play. Very, very quickly, because we've got the new members on the call, Nikki Greenwood. Sorry to put you on the spot, darling. Could you just tell everybody and the viewers what it was like, Traffic Monsoon event that you went to? Obviously, it was, say, roughly how many people were there and what kind of experiences you had, just so other people know that are watching this and see that there aren't just us doing it on this call, there are others in the world, in the country doing it, for instance.
Well, I was there when I went there. I went with my friend Fran, who's actually an active member, and there was about over 100 odd people, probably about 150. It was absolutely amazing because there was every single person, like Joe Blogs, like earning like £100 a day. There were people getting their millionaire badges up there, like for 100 ad packs and stuff like that. Sharon James was the lady who's the top millionaire, top lady earner. She was doing the presenting. And she was telling her story, and you was watching her go in her back office and how it all increased. It was actually a really surreal event. I absolutely loved it, and it just made it more real. And people, they all come together clapping. It's just really, if you have one in your area, you have to go to it. Absolutely would recommend it. It's the best thing ever. Love it.
Fair play. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, that one. What that basically is, there's a Traffic Monsoon website that I can pin over to the new prospects. All you've got to do is just request it to me on my Facebook, and I'll just send it over to you. Events that are scattered all over the world, but basically where they do it's basically testimonials, and it's reassuring to go into a building and meet, like Nikki said, Joe Blogs from all over, young, old, middle-aged, whatever, doing this job. It's really that simple. I've joked about this job so many times. My 5-year-old child clicked on my 10 ads. This is what my job is. This is what our job is. We click on 10 ads a day, and that's it. Okay, yes, we get business eyes and opportunities for our other business opportunities within Traffic Monsoon, which takes 10 minutes to set up when you get started. But that's it. You log in every 24 hours and you click 10 ads. Excuse me, and it takes 6 to 8 minutes. I think somebody said to me the day they did it in 4.5 minutes. 10 ads, they did it in 4.5 minutes, and they were in a rush to go. It is the only negative thing about Traffic Monsoon, and this is the only negative I'll say. It's not a negative, really, to be honest with you. Is it's addictive. It's very addictive, and when I'm waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to the toilet, and I want to open my laptop just to see what my account is, it gets a bit much, But yeah, so coming up to 22 now. I don't know where John's gone. John, can you hear me? I'm gonna message him in a minute. We have to sort out one of the little ones. Oh, he's back. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, mate. I'm just sorting out school uniform for tomorrow and stuff, and getting about from that,
Okay, just to let you know to start off, your voice is fading in and out a little bit. Maybe be a bit closer to speak. I don't know. But
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah, mate, I'm basically just sorting the school uniform out and stuff, getting the washing done and stuff, you know, because I don't want to late at night. I want to get on it tomorrow, get on it fresh. I haven't really done much this weekend, so yeah. But I've been listening. I've heard everything, you know.
Okay, cool. How are you finding Traffic Monsoon, and how are you finding any challenges that you faced? Anything you wanted to bring up?
Not really, like not at the moment. I mean, you know me, I'm loving it. Like, you know, just trying to get as many people in as I can. Like this week, I've had problems with my laptop, my auto poster, I've lost lots of stuff off my computer, so it's been a bit slow. I haven't quite hit the goals that I set for myself, but you know, I got 2 members to go active, so you know that's something. So yeah, you know, gonna smash it out next week and starting from tomorrow and get back on it. Yeah, I love it.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Cool.
How can you fail with this?
I was just gonna say, mate, how easy do you find this job?
Silly, it's the easiest thing I've ever recruited for, ever. It's just stupid.
You know, compared to the businesses that you do, the job itself, you know, you've been in lots of online businesses, and I'm sure the viewers at home that are going to be watching this, they're going to be in lots of other online businesses as well. But what would you say to those people that are maybe thinking about coming on board? Have I got the time?
I'd say if they're working hard and they're doing a lot of work, you know, definitely get into this, you know, and start recruiting people and start building this. And, you know, for what little time you've got to put in and for what the rewards are, you know, 6 months from now, you know, if they're busting the balls, they should definitely put some time into this and just get some automated systems going to try and recruit some members and build a team. You know, it's a no-brainer, really. It's just getting that into people, really, isn't it? You know, making them aware of it.
Exactly. I totally agree. So yeah, so that's all it is, guys. You know, when you're speaking to your prospects, you know, I mean, you know, yes, you know, I hate to bang on about it, but having prospects, having people underneath you, it does help. You know, it does help. And yes, you know, I desperately want to get to a stage where I can start putting active members underneath myself. I've got myself a personal target of active members. I want 20 active members. That's my target. I don't care about above, right? As long as I've got 20 good active members, have a certain amount, etc., then I know that the rest of the engine is just gonna work itself. But I want to get to the point where I start putting active members underneath you. Nikki Greenwood, how many active members have you got underneath you?
I have three active and 3 non-active.
Okay, cool. Mike, how many have you got underneath you? Is it 1?
Yeah, I've still got the 1 active. The others not doing out. Maybe getting the 1 activated. But like I say, I've now linked my Facebook page to a Twitter account I've set up. So stuff's going out over Twitter and Facebook. I'm stepping up the stuff on the classified ad website. We learned how to do click-through stuff, click-through images. It's just off on there. Bloody hell, it's good stuff that. But yeah, the things are going good.
Okay, cool. Luke, how many active members you got?
Like I said, I've got 3 at the moment. I think I've got a guy on Australia who could be joining tomorrow. I've got another potential, another 2 potential prospects. Fingers crossed.
Okay, cool. Nikki Torrington, bless you. You've got 1 active member underneath you, haven't you?
I've got 1, and hopefully I'm having another one coming in on Tuesday.
Another one coming in on Tuesday. Now he's doing it from his work, your partner, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he doing his clicks from his work?
Yeah.
So that's a really good idea for anybody that's looking at this. If they've got a couple that want to come on board, and obviously they've both got PayPal accounts, then as long as you do it from a different IP address, then that's fine. You know, Helen, obviously she can't speak at the moment. So I'm just going to reiterate again as well. I've just not on my list, but I just want to remind everybody again. any prospects that you're bringing on board, you must tell them that they can only use one IP address. Because we've got a situation at the moment with a member, I'm not going to say who, but with a member who signed up to an account and then he's bought his ad packs on a different IP address and traffic mons, and then what he's done, he's logged in on 4 different other IP addresses, even though he's been told twice at the beginning he's used one IP address. Because he's used 6 different IP addresses within 6 days, Traffic Monsoon had completely blocked his account and said, look, unless you show us identification of your address, we're not starting this account up. Because as far as they're concerned, 6 different people could be trying to log into his account or trying to commit fraudulent clicks, which I think, somebody else mentioned it tonight. I can't remember who it was. It was the prospects I got on board. Thought that they thought it was good. It was impressive that that's the way the company is, and I'm happy with that as well, because at least I know that no one's going to be hacking into my account whether I know the password, whether they know the password or not, because they've got to be here. As simple as that. So somebody else logs into my account apart from this address, and they're going to want to know, sorry. I tried to do it tonight. I logged into my account tonight from a different IP address just to show something to some people. Woof, blocked. I got the sign up on my account, blocked. You have been blocked from this account. I didn't panic. Lots of people would have panicked. Oh God, what's happened? Me, I was just like, yeah, they blocked me because I'm using this IP address. I'll deal with it. Go back home and I deal with it. Come back home, I've logged on, no problems at all. It's all there. So anyway, so yeah, that's just to put in mind about the IP address. I've gone through about welcoming people, which is cool. That is about. We've got around 13 minutes left, so I'm doing really good here. I'm determined not to go over the hour mark. Is there any questions from anybody? Looking at the chat box as well. It might be talking to somebody else by the looks of it. John, have you got any questions, buddy? I'm just catching up on some of the messages. Just bear with me. Right, Maureen's just told us, right, that her account's up to $7. I hope she doesn't mind me saying that. Can you? We can't see you, Maureen. Your face has gone again. All right, so just. Mike, that's fantastic, Maureen. Great support, Mike. Maureen, excited too. Yeah, I'd love to come on the call with you guys on the next event. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. We'd have a right big call. Oh, Nikki's sat up there. She's hang on a minute. Hey, cool. Yeah, that would be sound. Milton Keynes is like an hour and a half from us. So yeah, I like travelling on trains. I don't see the, I would encourage that. Anybody that brings people underneath them and they're going to events, it might be worth your time taking time out of your day and saying, do you know what? I'm going to take half a day off. I think I was saying it to John the last week. I'm going to take time off and I'm going to go to a TM event with some of my team members. So I'd implore you guys to do it as well, because you get to meet your members in person and you get to have a good laugh, and get to meet other people as well. And you can always learn tricks from other people, always. So, so yeah, definitely, I'll definitely consider that for sure. Luke, where are you from?
I'm from Peterborough.
I'm from Oxford, so it's not. I don't think it's that far away at all. Really, it's about an hour. It's an hour, I don't think.
Right. Okay.
Hey!
Okay. I just heard a noise then. Who was that?
Hey! Hey!
Hey, we've got sounds.
Hey!
Where's Billy? Hang on a minute. Let me just see if I can get onto the screen. Oh, right, Billy. Oh, there you are. You're right, guys. Yeah, meet everyone. That's the team. Finally, they got sound. Awesome, guys. Very quickly, just tell me what it's been like for you this last couple of hours since you come on board.
Thank you, buddy.
Amazing to be fair. It's been absolutely lovely.
Jumping up and down. Dropping the phone.
Great. So you're enjoying it then, yeah?
Yeah,
And you-
man. Yeah.
Good man, good. And you've done your 10 clicks, so that's cool. Well done, well done. Yeah, the biggest shock for you guys, I think everybody else on the call will admit this, the biggest shock you'll have is in the morning, when you wake up in the morning. You probably won't sleep. So yeah, I'm just really pleased you're on board, changing your lives, because obviously in the next sort of 6 to 8 months, our lives are going to change, etc. And it's really good. It just shows the type of. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, where you come from. This is an easy business to be on board with. Right. I'm trying to keep up with the conversation here in the chat box. This is crazy. There are. Right, okay, so Helen and Nikki are having a conversation about the TM events, which is good. I'd encourage everybody to obviously, yeah. Thanks, guys. Cool. Saying, yeah, it's brilliant. That's what, I just want to say very quickly, this is what I love about the group. Everybody's supporting each other. And those are the only people that I want on board in this team. I want people that want to make it, want to get there, want to support each other, and do what they can to get there. And this is absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really pleased and really encouraged with everything that I'm seeing. What is that? Who's that? Is that you, John? No, that was you, Maureen. Billy. Billy, can you just speak on the call a second, please?
What do you want, bud? Oh, hello.
Come round. I want you to speak to the camera for a minute, please. Just come round. Right, Billy, was it used to be in the Marines, Billy?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, everybody. Billy's an ex-Marine guy, so I want to sort of highlight that this guy's fought for our country. I feel like I sound like Grandad out of Only Fools and Horses. I fought in the war. I did. I fought in the war. So yeah, everybody and the boy next to him is his son. Okay, he's worked out the computer and everything else. I don't know where the other one is. I think he's the one that's been blessed, right? What these guys have done, just to give you an idea, which is a really good idea to everybody. What these guys have done is they've chipped in. I hope you don't mind me saying, guys, but I'm not going to say exactly how much, obviously. But everybody's chipped in to do this business. This is the way it is. So some of your prospects might be, well, look, I'm not going to come in alone here. I'm going to bring my husband, or I'm going to bring my boy, whatever, It shows that when you're speaking to your prospects, all types of people can come into this one-man band business, that you want, for instance. And obviously, if this is, there's no doubt in my mind that the two boys on this business, I know Maureen and Billy are controlling the business, but in terms of the boys, I think the boys, after about a month, I think they're going to start to bring people in and see the benefit of this service that we are buying, because that's what it is. Excuse me, that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a service that we're buying from Traffic Monsoon, and we're just sharing the revenue. Excuse me. So yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, it's the easiest thing that I've ever done. Billy, how are you finding it?
Very easy.
You ain't done nothing yet.
I had to do that.
You're had to do now. Well, that's the thing.
Just sat there.
What's that, buddy?
We did all the work, he just sat there.
Yeah. And I was stressing because I had to go into the lounge because you couldn't remember your passwords, and I was just like, no, I'm going now. I'm here for 5 minutes. Let me know when it's done. Okay, cool, man. Cool, sounds. Well, I'm glad you're all happy. Obviously, that's great. Right. So, anything to ask anybody? Apart from that, I think it's been a pretty smooth hangout. Just check my list. Yeah, I've said about the bank. Said about the post. No, I haven't mentioned. Yeah, I have briefly mentioned the post. People are welcoming people in, which is important, which is great. That's fantastic. Um, any of you got any problems? Go to your sponsors direct. If they can't sort it out, then go into the group. Can't solve out between yourselves, then obviously go to Traffic Monsoon and send a ticket in. If you can't be bothered to wait to send a ticket in, then obviously give them a ring. Now, you saw the announcement about the support ticket office being set up now in the UK, so you've got a phone number to ring, whether you're in the States or the UK, which I think is fantastic news. I think it's brilliant. If you've got any issues with your banners or anything like that, you don't have to concern yourself with that. That's been updated. And that's about it, everybody. I'm very pleased. I'm very happy. I just love you all. You're all just awesome, right? And it's great to be on board. Yeah, cheers to you, Luke, as well. Nikki Torrington, are you still awake, my dear? I hope you're still awake. You better not be asleep on my hangout, darling. I'm telling you now.
No, I'm fine.
Right, guys, if you get a chance, go onto Nikki Torrington's wall, and there's a video of a dog on there, right? And every time the owner moves from left to right, the dog owner's moving, and it's so funny. It's really, really funny. Nikki, I hope you don't mind me doing this, babe. Nikki Torrington, we're all for creating friendship and lives and, make the world a better place. This is what I want to do, so check it out. It's a very, very funny video. I'm going to be putting a video in the group shortly also as well. I'll be putting my screenshot in the group as well, like everybody has done as well. Because obviously it's a milestone that I've hit here. More importantly, prospects get to see also as well when they come into the group. Mike, happy birthday to your daughter. God bless her. I hope she had a great day. Fantastic, well done.
Yeah, it says it's fine on the 4th. Where's that? Thursday, Friday, Thursday.
Okay.
I've had that many of the bloody things. I can't remember where they are now.
Cool, man, cool. Nikki Greenwood, get off that phone. You want to hang out? Listen, have you taken notes?
I was watching the dog.
You always right. Okay.
Sorry.
Have you all? Has everybody taken notes of some sort? Okay. Great. Stephanie, can you actually speak, my dear? I've got a girl called Stephanie on the line, and I don't know. Oh, hello, Stephanie. Who's your sponsor?
It's John.
Oh, it's John.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are you from, Stephanie?
I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Wow.
United States.
Okay, cool. How many packs have you got?
I just bought one pack. I started just about a week ago, and I've been getting about $1 a day. So it's moving along pretty good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it along here. Speak to your sponsor if you want to know a bit more about it. Then obviously, he will support you with that.
Yeah, I was using PayPal, so now I was trying to get the Payza account set up.
What, to purchase more ad packs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because obviously it's going to take a while with one, isn't it? So yeah, with Payza, there is an option within Monsoon to purchase a Payza account.
Yes.
Okay. If you have any problems with that, reach out to John, and obviously
Okay.
the sooner you can set that up, obviously the better, because in this business, the more you start with, obviously the better it is to grow your business. And Payza's good for payment, but obviously once again we are moving to a TM bank in the next week, so MasterCards are going to be issued to all the team members, and it'll be literally a case of going up to a cash point and drawing money out of your Monsoon. Now, I don't know you as a person, but you may be You may want to be in this business for 3 or 4 months and start drawing off it. You may be wanting to be in it like most people, 6 to 8, 10 months and draw off it. It's entirely up to you. You know, everybody has their own target. There's no right way and wrong way here. Uh, all I'm simply advising you to do is obviously PayPal and Payza is going to be no more. I say this to everybody. In the next
Okay.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, I've already seen a message from it, a post from it. They reckon it's going to be 28 days, and these processors are not going to be available anymore. And why wouldn't they be? Because obviously, you know, it's a bank they're creating. You know, so yeah, reach out to John, and he'll help you get set up with that. And obviously, the sooner you can get started with that, the better it is for you personally. You know, do you have
Yeah.
a family or anything, Stephanie?
I didn't hear the question.
Do you have a family or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Like you got any children?
I have 2 kids. They're grown though. They're 24 and 22.
Ah, wow. Oh, okay. So all the hard work's been done then.
No. Once they hit 18, they act like they're 3. So we
Ah,
kind of
right.
start again.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, I'm a single full-time dad, and I've got a 5-year-old. So, you
Oh,
know, I'm
fun.
I'm going. Any tips you can give me or anybody else on kids, well, me especially, you know, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, just hang in there.
So, so you have other businesses. You're connected to other businesses. You don't need to say what they are, but obviously you're connected to other businesses. I take it.
Yeah, I do drop shipping. And then I have a passion test business as well, where I
Okay, so
do
you're
energy
advertising
works.
that within Monsoon.
Yeah. So I do
Okay,
bunches of different things.
okay, cool. Well, yeah, try and get on these hangouts obviously every week. I'm not sure I'm going to do one next week. I might do one in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
But as more and more people come into the group, which will be happening, these hangouts are going to get obviously bigger. So, but you know, as I said, reach out to your sponsors there. We're all here to help each other and support each other. You know, so certainly welcome aboard. You know,
Thank you.
and congratulations on raising your 2 kids. Well done. You know,
Yeah, it's fun so far.
so far, yeah, that's what they keep telling me.
As long as you're making money, all is good.
Exactly. We're all in it for the same reason, just to, you know, give our families a better life. You know, and does
Yeah.
that. You know. And on that note, I say this to everybody, and I finish off by saying this to everybody. You know, I'm in this to create a better life for me and my son. You know, I want to spend more time with my son. I hate going off to work and paying a childminder. Yes, I'm in other business avenues, etc. But you know, I'm a single full-time dad, and I just want to spend more time at home with my son. It's just me and him, and I can't say any more than that. I don't care for fancy cars. I don't care for flash holidays, flash houses. Yeah, they're nice. But me personally, I just want to spend more time with my kid and be able to take him up to wherever, a water park or whatever, and not have to concern myself, well, you know, I've got this bill coming out, etc. We're all in it for the same reason, guys. Just to have a bit more freedom with our family. You know, yes, the fancy cars and the fancy houses, they're just a bonus to me. They're nice, so what? But at the end of the day, yes, if I can get a bigger home for me and my son, I don't really care for much else. Fast cars, motorbikes, whatever. I'm not really interested in that, to be honest. I've got some change in the bank. I ain't got to worry about bills, and I've got my time with my boy. That is it. Like Mike just said, freedom. You know, and 1,000 packs. That's the freedom. That's the freedom part of it. That's what everybody's saying. As soon as you get to 1,000 packs, generally, that's your freedom. That's the key to your freedom. So you know, and you know, lots of you, especially Maureen, are on the way to that. A lot of us on this call. We're all going to earn 6 figures in the next 12 months. If we keep on going as we are. I know 2 people on this call, definitely, not including me. I know 2 people on this call that are definitely going to earn 6 figures this year, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'd love it to be, I'd love it to be everybody. But either way, in 6 to 8 months' time, we're all gonna be able to draw off this business, you know, and take an income from it. It's that easy. just by clicking 10 ads a day. That simple. So, you know, on that note, I'm really pleased I managed to get to speak to Stephanie. My apologies, Stephanie, for not speaking to you a bit more. But I'm really pleased I got to speak to you. And, you know, God bless you and your children, your family, and thanks for coming on board. And we'll take care of you, you know.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cool. So Helen, Nikki, Luke, Maureen, Mikey, Nikki Greenwood, John. Uh, Thank you very much for coming on the call, everybody. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep on throwing stuff into the group that's only going to help you guys. I hope everything was more helpful to you on that I've delivered to you tonight. As I said, we will have that special guest on next time on the Hangout. I will put up a post as per normal after this call of the Hangout that's just happened, whether I enjoyed it or not. Obviously, I'd appreciate it if you could just be honest and put some comments on there, so it encourages other people within the group. They can see what's happened on the Hangout and what's gone on, etc. Apart from that, I'm fired up. I'm excited. Nikki Greenwood, get off that mobile, please. Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming on board today, Maureen. Love you all, John, Steph, everyone. Take care. God bless, and have a good night.
And it's taken less than 2 hours.